Hello, Derek. Carrie, how you doing? Lori, Marlene, Wendy, Debbie, Les. Good evening, buddy. Megan, hello. Thank you, likewise. Hello, Nikki. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Dracos, how we doing? Thank you, Lady Emerald. Thank you. Appreciate that, Debbie. Christina, thank you. Hello, Taylor. Mary Beth, hello. Sure, be glad to, Christina, soon. Oh, nice. Hello, Taylor. Just waiting for some more people to come in here. As you guys know, going to do a chat here tonight, talk about the paranormal, share stories about the paranormal, ghost stories, ask me a question or my opinion about anything you'd like. Hello, Diane from Alabama. Diane, thank you. Yeah, no problem, Wen. Intuitive Seeker, thank you. Stick Bones, welcome. Glad to have you. Hope you join the channel and join, sub, follow. Brandy, thank you. Hey, hey. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, Jennifer. Betty, hello. That's crazy. Hello, Layla. Thank you, Layla. Well, might as well just start talking about the paranormal here. Any questions you have regarding the paranormal, um, throw it in the chat. Any questions you have? Someone did say, "What's a recent scary thing that happened to me?" Um, well, it was during the live stream here, actually. The last live stream I did here was really disturbing, really horror movie esque. It was really bad. I had to bless my whole place. Hello, Amanda. There just seems to be something I believe followed me from Pine Lawn. Some goat like creature that likes to draw me to the bathroom where the mirror is and was projecting disturbing images into my head, um, trying to influence me, saying creepy things, and I felt it was really bad. Um, the EVPs were disturbing, like straight out of a horror movie. They were like straight up like screaming, hissing, demon this, demon that, and I had to step out of the bathroom because I felt so like not good. It's just really strange how it's trying to draw you in front of the mirror and do what it's trying to do. I've never had something like that happen before. Um, really disturbing. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I haven't, I blessed it here. Um, so thank you, Amanda. How we doing, Paul? Yeah, it's a really dark, evil thing for sure. Well, Sherry, constantly going to these places, always opening up the doorway to communicate with these things. You just never know. Um, it allows these things to kind of keep coming through. It's not like I'm going out and doing this one time and then just stopping it. It literally just, obviously, I do the paranormal all the time, and then being sensitive as well makes me susceptible to things that are around. Um, Hello, Deanna. And obviously, um, I've been dealing with a lot of stress lately, to say the least. Um, and these things like to hover around when you are dealing with things that are already enduring, to say the least, to try to egg it on to be more stressed out. Thank you, Intuitive Seeker. There was quite a few attempts to oppress me in the last month, really bad, because of what I had to endure with the unfortunate circumstances. I'm not sure if you all are aware what I posted in public as a statement, which I was going to make a statement soon and read it to you if you're not aware. Yes. Thank you. Jade, thank you. Gotcha, Ghost Tracks. Hello, David. Brandy, thank you. Thank you, appreciate it. Akuna, thank you. Appreciate you. I'm also going to be planning on taking a trip, I think Wednesday, and I'm planning to be going away for about a week. And I plan to be doing some live streams at some haunted locations for y'all. Um, and I'm doing everything I can to get back to promoting SPI. Hello, Christina. Where's my favorite state to investigate? Um, I don't know. There's a lot of places in the Midwest, and that's where I'll be headed this week. There's so many haunted locations out there. Um, people always ask me what's my favorite place to investigate, and I always answer is I really love to go to brand new locations that I've never been to before. Not knowing who or what I'm going to encounter, what I'm going to experience. Nice, Betty. I've been to Goatman's Bridge. Pretty nasty, evil stuff there, too. There are vampiric type spirits that will try to take your energy. Um, Obviously, it's not like the typical Hollywood versions of vampires, but been to Waverly Hills. I have a video here on this channel on YouTube. Back from 2020, had a crazy night there. Uh, Lots of activity. Caught a shadow figure on video, actually. There the last time I was there. Oh, nice, Majestic. Yes, Ghost Tracks. Yeah, those are cool places to check out, Derek. Do I prefer inside, outside, hotel, cemetery? I love creepy cemeteries. I really do. I mean, that's where I started investigating, creepy cemeteries, and I've had some really wild experiences there. That might be somewhere in the Periscope files. I think some of those streams are still up on the site. They sit there forever. Be curious to go back through some of those. I think they just sit there on a website and you can still download them. It might be still there somewhere. Oh, nice one. Yes, the documentary behind me is regarding my personal experiences having to do with the Amityville case. I wrote about these experiences in my second book, Shadow Chaser: The In Between, and that was the documentary that was made, Amityville: The Resurgence, and you can watch that trailer online. My sister's seen shadow figures, but I've only seen poltergeist activity, and I'm jealous. Gotta be patient, Nikki, and it'll, if you continuously are patient about paranormal activity, things will happen. Definitely, Derek. Yeah, classic story right there, one. Brandy, thank you. I met Lorraine Warren. She's very nice. And I wish I would have met Ed Warren. Um, the night before I actually met Lorraine Warren, I went to their. I bought a ticket to go to an event. I went by myself. I didn't care because I was so interested in the paranormal at the time. It was really flourishing for a couple of years. It was around 2010 or 2011. It was before the Conjuring movie came out, and I knew that when the movie came out, it would probably be very tough to go and go to one of these events at their house and where they meet the Annabelle doll. And so I went, and I'm sorry, the night before I went to this event, I had a very vivid vision that I was in this room, and Ed Warren said, "Sean, sit down over here." And he's like, "Tell me what's going on in your life." And I'm just like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, he's like, I'd really like to have you draw a painting of one of your scary stories." I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Hold on a second. Something really strange is going on right now." And this black rotary phone was going off and ringing. And he got up and picked up the phone, and that's when I woke up. And I remember what he was wearing. He looked like he was wearing khaki pants, like a thin sweater, looked like a thin maroon sweater and a white collared shirt under it. Um, so when I told when I met Lorraine and some of the guys from Nesper the next day, I told him about that. Ed Warren's got paintings all around the museum of paintings that he actually drew of some of his cases. The way that I explained that he talked, they told me that sounds just like Ed. And the clothes he was wearing is very similar to Ed. And the kicker that actually got me the most interesting part was, not, unbeknownst to me, there was a black rotary phone that he would use in the museum all the time. So these are things that were unbeknownst to me, and all those things connected together. And then one last thing was really interesting is that when I went into the Warrens' house, Lorraine Warren explained how they met, and we were watching some film. She was sitting in the chair in the corner, and I told them, I was just like, where Lorraine Warren was sitting, like it looked like that's where Ed was sitting, like in that chair. And they said that's where Ed's chair used to be. So all those things lined up to me. I believe that Ed Warren came to me in a vision the night before I went to the Warrens' house for the first time. Yes, Ed drew paintings of his favorite cases. Yes. Yeah. That was the first time I believe that Ed Warren came to me in a vision. And there was a few times that I believe I had a genuine spiritual encounter with Ed Warren. Thank you guys. Appreciate giving a sub or follow. If you're just coming in, appreciate giving this video a thumbs up here on YouTube. The thumbs up right above. Jen, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I wish I would have met Ed. I heard a lot of stories from Ralph Sarchi, my mentor in demonology. I was just so appreciative and just wanting to absorb anything I could, because the paranormal was becoming my passion, and to be around these people that were pioneers in the paranormal world that truly cared about the paranormal, and just again, paranormal is endlessly fascinating, and to be around these people again, or around that time when it wasn't cool to be a ghost hunter or on all these platforms and live streaming and making videos, like it was just more of the research than it was the materialistic side. I mean, obviously, with technology, it's a different ball game now. Brandy, thank you. But I would just want to sit there and absorb, stories. I'd want to hear stories. I had so many questions. Again, it's because I'm truly passionate about the paranormal. I mean, it's been over 15 years that I've been doing this. It's changed my life forever. But I do feel like I've been called to do it. Even the demonology aspect. I mean, when I first started doing the paranormal and people started asking me to come on podcasts, they kept on telling me, "You have a calling." And I'm like, "What calling for what? What are you talking about?" You have a calling to deal with dark spirits. I really didn't know what that meant, but and I believe that's something that even Ed Warren had said himself, if I stand correct, that it's not like, okay, I just want to be a demonologist or be that sort of thing. It's a calling. It calls to you. And those types of cases and those types of instances of, you know, manifestations of paranormal cases and investigations that go on, they come to you, and you're called to be that sort of thing. Whatever you're involved in the paranormal, you're part in it. Nice, Bella. I'm originally from New York too. Um, but it definitely seems that way. I definitely feel like I was drawn to deal with those dark things, and kind of the weird thing about praying for spirits has been my reoccurring theme specifically. Um, it hasn't just been about going to people's homes and trying to help them dealing with hauntings. It's been this thing about like helping spirits find peace somehow with my free will choice and my intent, and showing that evidence to even all the live streams I've been doing for all these years to show the power of prayer um, in real time, and seeing these people, these souls, just reach out and constantly ask for prayer all the time. It's just very profound, very powerful. Um, Gotcha, Fuji. Nicole, Jen, thank you. Have you ever been in a meditative prayer state that triggered a vision? Yes, intuitive seeker, because meditation and when your subconscious is more at the forefront of your mind is when you're going to be more connected to having a paranormal experience. Do I believe that objects can carry spirits? It's not like carry a spirit, but I believe that it's like an object could be like a moving portal, so to speak. Because of the intent or the action around that item. We don't know. Was a ritual done? The intent of a human being is a very profound element in the paranormal. Just like you talk about the Ouija board, people are like, oh, it's silly, it's in the toy store. No, 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 it's not the Ouija board. That's just a box that was made by Milton Bradley. Um, like I said, you can have a paper towel on a table with numbers and letters on it with a pint glass, and you can have your intent to energize an inanimate object with the intent of connecting with the spirit world and having that glass move with you with the spirit. I mean, that is the same exact principle. It does not have to be a Ouija board that you purchase, it could be anything. We underestimate ourselves. So, intent is a very profound element in the paranormal, big time. We totally take that for granted and don't realize that. So, I hear you, Fuji. Yeah, I know. Because lucky me, because all the dark things are always after me. Nice, intuitive. Amy, thanks for the share. Thank you guys for giving this video a thumbs up, tapping on the screen. It's like a heat wave here, and I think it's in other parts of the country right now. In the 90s. Hello, Shay. I just saw your comment now, Tamara. Yes, your spiritual abilities is like a muscle. The more that you use it, the more you develop it and harness it, the more it will improve. All right, Les. For sure. Hello, Christy. Okay, so what I'm going to do here in the midst of this little chat here, guys, is I'm going to read off the announcement that you may have not seen in public. So I'm going to read this, and I don't want to go too much in depth out of it, just to give you a little awareness of what was really going on for me as of lately. It's been a real challenging, enduring horror show that I've had to endure in so many ways, very challenging, and I'm still dealing with the aftermath of what was done to me and my creation in the company. Um, so I'm going to read the first announcement that I put up yesterday. Because I don't know if there's anybody aware, we had the SPI software was down, not working for almost, it was getting close to 3 weeks with no responses coming through. There were issues with the software. This is something that took place and it was an emergency thing. And I'm about to explain to you what actually occurred. So you guys can all be aware of what's going on here, and I'm going to take you through some of this stuff. So I'm going to read this word for word from what I wrote. Okay, so over the past couple of weeks, the SPI software experienced a major disruption that left many of our users understandably frustrated. We want to be fully transparent about what happened, and more importantly, where we're headed. A former business associate that was officially removed from Spirit Phone Innovations LLC, my company, on May 27, 2025, due to multiple suspected breaches of trust, contractual violations, and serious financial misconduct involving tens of thousands of dollars in company funds I personally invested. The personal, financial, and mental burden this individual has caused me through the damage inflicted has been beyond immense to endure. A true test to the brink, trust me. There, without my knowledge or consent, credit cards were opened and maxed out in my name, which severely damaged my credit. This, among other actions, appeared calculated to force me into financial ruin with an opportunity to attain ownership of the company I built. This concept and idea had been mine for over a decade, supported by a filed provisional patent at the time, and this entire situation was a blatant attempt to hijack my vision and life's work. Following the associate's removal, the app was intentionally sabotaged, causing major functionality issues with a noticeable drop in user ratings. This was an extremely stressful and unfortunate situation that I took very seriously. It took extensive work and stress, including reclaiming rightful access to developer accounts and etc., to reverse the damage and restore full functionality. Thankfully, after enduring this process with diligence and patience and seriously help from Wend and Les have helped me through horror show that I've been enduring, and I give special thanks to the two of them for them and their help in so many ways. So thankfully, after enduring this process, we were able to recover the software and the app's SPI and get it fully operational again. We now invite any users, please, to return to the app and see the improvements for themselves. We are committed to pushing this project forward in the right spirit with full integrity and care for our users and our mission. If you have used the SPI software and found value in it, please, if you can, write a review. Because the recent sabotage understandably led to frustration, understandably, and a drop in ratings, and your honest feedback can help restore the app standing and reach others who may benefit from it. And obviously, I just wanted to be clear of what actually happened in the last 2 to 3 weeks, this horror show that I've been enduring because of this individual. I have been tested to the brink of insanity. I've had evil stuff around me trying to oppress me because of the stress I've been under, trying to protect what I built from my idea, from this evil individual, like straight up demonic, like the lies, the manipulation, and what I uncovered, all the information with the helps of Wend and Les and other resources, truly malevolent in nature, and irrefutable. It's not even a debate. So I wanted to announce that first regarding what I've been going through, and I'm sure you may have seen that I've been in a stressful situation, is because I have learned a lot in the last month. The different layers of having a software that is out there, and there's so many different elements and places that this is working in. And this person, this former business associate, had their name over everything, purposely, purposely, to be in a position of power for manipulation and attempts on what I just explained to you to ultimately take everything. Um,
There's no way.
so, yeah, exactly. There's no way now. So the stress that I went under trying to attain and prove ownership in all these avenues, and the evil acts that this individual did during these actions that I was trying to do when I'm owner of the company, the threats that I received from this individual, um, it was disgusting, disgusting, evil, and I have no words. Um, so it's just a nightmare, and I feel like you know, I took out a huge loan. Um, that has put me in the worst financial predicament of my life. And to find out most of the money that I took this money out for was supposed to go to the developers, went into the pocket of this individual, and I still owed these developers money that was never given to them. It has been absolute horror show of my life, to say the least. So I'm going to read this next thing because of moving forward. Um, yeah, it's just amazing um, how evil people can actually be. Um, it's scary that you have to assume the worst in people these days. And it's definitely been a learning experience. I definitely trusted too hard, and it led to this horrific situation. God definitely wanted me to go through this for a reason. And again, I've definitely learned, and I will definitely never fully trust anyone again. I don't know if someone wants to come my personal circle again. I might need a background check just for them to be a true fan. So I'm going to read this next thing. Um, so I'm going to explain some of this again and also what is going on. And if you want to throw down to help, yeah, I don't want to say the right words here in the stream, moving forward with what is going on. So I'm going to read this. Okay, so as you know, my name is Sean Austin, paranormal researcher, medium author, and passionate investigator with over 15 years of experience in the field. You may know me from TV series, documentaries, streaming shows, and two published books that chronicle my journey communicating with the spirit realm. Years ago, I conceptualized a new and experimental way to communicate with spirits through modern technology and vision that eventually became the foundation of Spiritphone Innovations LLC, a company I founded to bring this groundbreaking software to life. What began as a dream fueled by passion has unfortunately turned into a devastating nightmare, both professionally and personally. God, I just had deja vu. As I recently shared in a public statement, which I just shared to you, I've been the victim of serious misconduct by a former business associate of suspected crimes in all sorts of fashion. Someone I once trusted who gained access to the inner workings of this software company and used that position to manipulate me, sabotage, and ultimately attempt to take control of the software I spent a decade when I first came up with the idea. This individual misrepresented development costs, took tens of thousands of dollars that were meant for software engineers, opened multiple credit cards in my name without consent, and severely damaged my credit and financial standing. I now have irrefutable proof of this misconduct in multiple areas, including fraudulent charges, withheld funds, and attempted hostile takeover of my own company. The goal was clear: to force me into financial ruin, making it easier for them to take ownership of my creation. I am now dangerously close to that reality, and that's why I'm asking for assistance. The SPI, which had finally begun to gain traction in the paranormal community, was deliberately sabotaged for weeks, resulting in lost sales, refund demands, and negative reviews due to instability that was caused intentionally. The emotional and mental toll of trying to hold together something you built from scratch while it's being dismantled behind your back is something I wouldn't wish on anyone. Despite this trauma, I've worked tirelessly to prove my rightful ownership and regain control over the software and all associated accounts. I've had to resecure platforms, developer access, and cloud infrastructure, all while being threatened and undermined by someone who vowed to remove me from the very company I created. As someone who watched my father's business be destroyed by embezzlement years ago, it's painful to now be reliving a very similar betrayal. I've poured my entire heart, soul, and savings into Spiritphone Innovations because I believe its potential to make a real difference in the way we explore and understand the paranormal. Now I'm at a crossroads and I'm truly in need of help moving forward. Any help will go directly towards outstanding balance owed to the real developers who were never fully compensated, fixing and stabilizing the app to ensure it can reach its full potential as a groundbreaking tool in spirit communication and the future innovations to come, covering travel, outreach expense to continue promoting the SPI and getting it into the hands of investigators and researchers, and helping offset the heavy financial burden left in the wake of this betrayal, including the loan payments and business-related fees that have made it extremely difficult to operate and grow the company. I never wanted to ask the public for help, but I'm in this place where I simply can't do this alone, and any assistance is worthily appreciative. If you're just learning about this now, I hope you'll see that my passion for this field has always come from a genuine place. I love what I do. I live to explore the unknown and help others through spiritual connection, guidance, and discovery. To see all that nearly taken from me has been heartbreaking, but I'm still standing and I'm still fighting. And I just need a little assistance to get over this critical hurdle, rebuild, and carry forward the work that means everything to me. So this is what I wrote for the page. If you want to throw down for it, the link is in the chat, or it's on my YouTube. If you want to support helping me in this journey to continue with this company because of the actions of this person, the link is right there in the chat. I'm still not out of the woods. I got the software back up. It's working, but there's things that need to be fixed. I have to make sure the overhead is down. And because of all the financial misconduct has put me, it's destroyed my credit. It's taken away credit limits down to nothing and maxed out cards. Appreciate any of the support in that avenue. And that link is, pinned to the top on YouTube, or it's on my YouTube channel right up the top, and says helps, Sean fight to, for the sake of the company and the future of this creation that I've had for so long, and prevent evil from winning from the malicious actions of this individual who is completely delusional and in denial of the reptilian skin that's beneath the surface of this human shell they're in. So I just really want to explain that. I couldn't say anything, and obviously I don't want to go too much in depth for legal reasons, but I need to be transparent to the public because I didn't want to take responsibility for what was being done, the sabotage of the software in the last few weeks. This person was trying to destroy everything because I uncovered the evil actions of this person and wanted to retaliate and destroy everything, including me, because they were losing the power that they thought they had from the beginning, and was trying to manipulate anything to put themselves in this position to take everything from me, destroy everything, and run away with it. Thank you so much. So I wanted to explain that. Thank you, Charlotte. It has been a horror show. Yeah. And so I definitely have had evil around me, knowing the stress that I've been under.
I can't watch.
The stress I've been under is so immense, and finding out all these horrific things that took place intentionally is so shocking. I probably will never fully trust anyone again because of this. But it's just sickening. It's harrowing, and I've had some really evil stuff around me trying to take me down because it knew I was very stressed out. And that's probably why this stuff has been a little bit more aggressive, the evil stuff that you've been seeing around me. Um, so it's kind of funny. They were trying to put some serious, like, I know what these things do. I've been oppressed before, but when you're going through stuff that's so stressful, they'll just be right in there. And because I'm sensitive, they were trying to put some really dark emotions around me and really, really try to take me down because I felt, you know, thank you so much, Diane, for doing that. I appreciate you. I Here's the thing that really gave me chills because you know, I mean, seriously, it's been like a 9 to 5 job. Straight up, it's taken away. I haven't even posted a full like episode on my channel for you guys to watch because it's been every day. I have been on the phone with multiple companies doing everything I can to prevent disaster and to protect my creation from the actions of this individual. And I'm still doing it. And I'm still not out of the woods from the damage that has been done. It's very frightening. But I have battled through some serious darkness. But I tell you something that really gave me chills. I was talking to my neighbors here. I was telling them about some real evil stuff that's trying to get to me because of what I'm going through, uncovering all this demonic actions of this person, this individual, and trying to destroy me and take everything from me. Um, and these things are really trying to take me down because of what I'm dealing with. And right, I was telling them this, I straight up heard a spirit say to me, "It's because of the requiem." And I didn't know what the word meant. And I looked up the word requiem. Requiem means prayers for the dead. And I was like, well, that just gave me chills. And I was just like, that's exactly why they're trying to take me down so hard, is because I always do that every time. I'm always praying for spirits all the damn time. Um, because I'm a threat. I'm a threat. And they know what I'm going through. Um, but I just wanted to be able to explain all that and be as transparent as possible with what I've been going through and the stress that I've been under. I've been running around trying to promote this thing, and I was being manipulated in so many ways to put fear into me, to think that I need to get more um, dough to save the company, when in fact it was really because of the dire situation for that individual. They didn't care about the company, it was all about themselves. Disgusting, evil. Um, and again, I can't mention, uh, give enough thanks to Wend and Les, who have been so helpful to me in this whole process that I've been dealing with. Um, yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate all you guys for hearing me out. So again, if you guys want to, support that journey, as I'm going through this process, I'm still dealing with the aftermath of this person. I'm still doing a lot of things to try to regain everything and take away, destroy the damage that this person has done to me financially, to the company, and to everything. Um, Much appreciative. So I will be pushing that in some of these lives as a way, because I got to get this. Now I got to keep promoting the software again because I haven't been able to promote it in the last month. I haven't been able to go live as much this month and make videos for y'all, because again, I've been doing this like 9 to 5, battling the evil of this individual's actions, and I'm still like, thank you, Jill, working on it. So yeah, thank you so much for hearing me out. Um, thank you, Whitney. Thank you, Debbie. Sounds good, Lisa. Thank you, appreciate it. Um, because I literally couldn't do anything. Like the app's was down for like 3 weeks almost, and if I didn't have a miracle, I don't think I would have been able to get it up. And I'm sure that person was sitting there every day, probably laughing to themselves, thinking that they were destroying me, and I'd probably never have a chance to get it back up. But sorely mistaken. So, um, so onward and upwards, and I'll do whatever it takes to battle this and overcome this. Um, moving forward. Sherry, thank you so much. And they pretty much had it lined up. I mean, um, so to probably slow down the process to try to get um, to make sure that the software wouldn't get back up if I didn't do what I did. Um, but for the grace of God, I was able to get the software up, and yeah, thanks, Chris. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Mystified. It's been a work in progress. Thank you, Wolfman. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Dracos. Sherry, thank you. Thank you, Betty. Well, it's working. It's working now. So thank God, again, with the grace of God, that I've overcome that hurdle. I still have hurdles still to go. Um, Intuitive Secret, thank you so much. Thank you. Well, yeah, I want to get back to my normal schedules so I can go live for you guys. Like I said, I'm going on a trip. I'm planning to leave Wednesday and try to line up some locations that are out of state in some different states. Um, Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Shay. Hello, Natalie. Welcome. Hope you give a sub. Welcome. Bubba, thank you. Chris. Yeah, Fuji, definitely. Yeah, the funeral home was crazy in Tennessee. Yeah. Chris, thank you. Thank you, B3. Thank you for the prayers. Appreciate it. Nice gift. Yes, guys, if you want the link, just go to my YouTube channel. It's in the link at the top on the description if you want to throw down. Sherry, thank you. Thank you so much.
Scared yet?
Scared yet? Gonzo, thank you. And if you guys don't know, obviously the software is working. So if you haven't, and if you have the software, please leave a review because obviously people were really pissed off it wasn't working for a few weeks because of this disgusting person, and was trying to destroy the reputation and make sure I couldn't get back up. And every right for every person to be pissed off about that. So if you could go and write a review after using it or liking it or whatever it, if you haven't written one and you have it, have the software, please do. I need to recover the reviews because it has gone down because of what this person did on purpose intentionally. Working on that, Christy. It's still on the agenda. Sherry? Well, we're working on trying to get it on Android before the end of the year. Thank you, Charlotte. Hello from Texas, Cami. I have a lot more ideas how to improve the software for the future and try to be a little bit more hands-on and not manipulated by lies. Um, Thank you, Thunderchild. Hello, Cheryl. Thank you, Les. Sherry, thank you so much. So, again, guys, wanted to get that out in the open. Wolfman, thank you. Um, nice, Cammy. Why'd you give it up? So, welcome, guys. If you're into the paranormal, we're here discussing the paranormal, talk about the paranormal, ask me questions about the paranormal, share a story. I'll give you my opinion for the time tonight. I will be leaving a stream on in my room that has activity for an all-nighter after this stream. I will set that up. What up, Mitchell? Sherry, thank you. Joey Giggles. Long time. Hearing that name. Wolfman, thank you. Oh. I miss the Periscope days. I'm sure you guys do too. Hello, Mitchell. Lori, it's because you try to rationalize someone who's irrational in their head. You actually are, have feelings. Some people are just sociopathic. They have the ability to do anything because it's just part of their nature. They don't think about it. They just believe in what they do, and they just become in denial. Complete, utter, delusional denial. Very sloppy sometimes too. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate you. Very sloppy. That's crazy. Yeah, I miss those days in Periscope, Christy. Sherry, if you want to private message me. Thanks, Joey. Appreciate it, man. West Coast Paranormal, how we doing? Thank you. Appreciate that, Becky. Gonzo, thank you. Thank you much. Sean Austin music. Nice, Cammy. Love those old funeral homes. Jen wants to know what's my next big project. Well, I'd like to get back to filming full episodes for my YouTube channel, doing some more Up Against Evil episodes. I still have stuff that I haven't been able to put together. I haven't posted anything in like a month and a half because of this nightmare. Yes, Christy, I probably have some more book material now. Thank you, Mystified. Thank you so much. Yeah, awesome, Joey. Good to see you again, too. Nice, Mitchell. Thank you, Mystified. Thank you. Yes, and I'm learning and getting better at filming, too. I just haven't done it in a month and a half because I had to take on an unfortunate job position in the last month and a half. That took me away from everything that I was wanting to do and pushing and doing well with. I appreciate it, Cheryl. It's the thought that counts. How long have I been into the paranormal? Anne asked. It's over 15 years now. Oh, I'm serious. Melody, thank you. Appreciate you. Hey, Stephanie. Hope you're well. Hopefully, I'll be able to work on that video that I did with you guys soon because I have videos I got to put together. Oh, yeah, definitely get some crazy EVPs, Mr. Fine. Definitely being tested, Charlotte, yes. Thank you, Christy. Have a great night. Oh, I will definitely be super careful from now on. Yeah, definitely. It'll be fun to put that together once I have time. Hopefully, when I get back from this trip I got to do. Yeah, I went. Steps in the right direction, not out of the woods yet, Stephanie, but yeah. Melody, if you want to find out, um, if you go on my Facebook page, I made a whole post about it. Am I a movie producer? No, I'm not a movie producer. I have help with production on documentaries, not movies. But Beatrix, thank you. Hello from Oklahoma. If you want to join the Discord, if you want to know what happened to what I was explaining before, you can either watch the replay or go to my YouTube channel. The link at the top saying help Sean with his creation and fight for his life's work will explain everything and what happened. Please join the Discord, guys. Real updates to everything that's going on. Links in the chat. That link is also on my list of links on my YouTube. Sounds good, Joey. Well, it's all about that intuition. Yes, I haven't done one of those in a while. That's good, Christy. Have a good night, biker. Thank you, Mitchell. Appreciate it. No, you're definitely right, Becky. Sometimes evil doesn't just come in the form of spirits. They come in human form, too. Nice, Mitchell. What link? Thank you, Sherry. Amen to that, Stephanie. No, it was definitely not me, Mitchell. Hello, Suze. We were discussing paranormal. Questions about the paranormal, sharing experiences. Katrina, thank you. Do you believe in coincidence when two pass in the same room across from one? I don't think there's any coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason behind everything, especially everything I know about the spirit world. And there's no time is linear, you know, past, present, future, all one thing. So it's almost like everything has meaning behind it. What do you outtake of a disembodied voice saying, I'm your demon? Well, it could be a human spirit trying to put fear in you, try to control you. Obviously, it's trying to use some sort of scare tactic. Yes, thank you everyone who's thrown down in support of my situation and what's transpired. That's wild, Jamie. Definitely, Sherry. I'm sure if I started communicating tonight, I'd probably say come to the bathroom. I'm sure immediately because it's pretty much how it rolls all the time now. Thank you, Andrea. If you want to know what I explain what happened, just go to my YouTube channel and go to the top link in all the list of links, and it says "Help Sean's fight for his creation and life's work." I would tell the whole story there. Thank you, Bojo. Yeah, I appreciate it. Why does it mean to hear my name being called with no one's there? Well, you might be sensitive, and a spirit's trying to get your attention, knowing that you might be able to hear them. That would be my interpretation of that. Thank you, Shelley. Amen to that. Hello, Jenny. I definitely hear that midnight. Can you explain to the followers what a demonologist does? Well, a demonologist approaches the paranormal in a way of not just dealing with doing paranormal investigations for research, but approaching the paranormal from a religious standpoint, and being able to help out with not just human spirits, but true inhuman, demonic type spirits that would be considered like a demonic infestation of a location or a home where the family's dealing with that sort of activity that would be coming along with a genuine case of demonic infestation. Okay. And those characteristics would be scratching on the walls, foul smells without any rational explanations, um, the hearing of growls, glowing eyes, being scratched, marked by unseen force, bruises, recurring nightmares, people um, fighting over nothing in their home. That was very loud. I don't know what that was. An interesting timing for that noise to hit as soon as you had me talk about that. Okay. Hopefully that wasn't a bang on the mirror. The AC's never made that noise before. It's never made that noise. Don't say that. No, I won't stop. Chris. No, that was a straight up tap. Thank you, Andrea. I thought it was the hot water heater, but it was just overflow from upstairs, from the apartments above me. I mean, I don't mind spirits being around as long as they don't want to harm me or do bad things or oppress me. Unfortunately, I have a lot of enemies that I've created from all the praying I've done. And those types of things don't give up with wanting revenge very easily. It's like an infinite, relentless attempt at any opportunity, which I was definitely dealing with it in the last, few weeks. Hardcore. How many do I think that I've helped assist them into the light? I don't know. I'd be curious to know too. I won't know till I pass away. But one thing's for sure certain, that I've definitely pissed off some really evil spirits for praying for spirits and giving them the opportunity to go back to God. And there's no doubt about it. I've definitely carried some crosses in my life because of doing so. Where's purgatory? Well, I believe purgatorial state is kind of like the spiritual realms where ghosts are. Because ghosts are human spirits that once lived that have not transitioned into the light, and they might not be in like a hell state, kind of like the in-between. Some of these spirits, these human souls considered ghosts, they're lost within themselves because of the life they lived, the tragedies they endured that led to their passing. With all the different diversified ways that people pass away, that could lead to that type of situation where the soul is still earthbound, whether attached to a person, location, an object, things they loved, feel like they're leaving it behind when they're not really leaving it behind, because we're spiritual beings coming eternally from home. That's our true home, and we come into these bodies as a vessel, a temporary living space to have an opportunity to bring a brightness to our soul with our actions, with our free will, to do what's right, and be a representation of what God represents: light, goodness, and doing right by other people, helping others, not doing the opposite of that. You're the representation of light or darkness in this light. And some people are just in denial of their true nature. Even though they are full of darkness. But in the end, it doesn't matter what opinions any person has, or whatever their actions are and what they think they represent, if they're a good person, but the truth behind that nature, you cannot escape it. Um, and I do believe that when you pass away, you will put your hand on a screen and have a life review of all the things that you've done throughout your life and how you've affected people negatively and positively. Whether you believe you've done wrong or not wrong, we are accountable for all of our actions and how we affect every single person we encounter in this life. So, thank you so much, Vienna. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Thank you, Mystified. I personally don't think so, Cassandra. I think what you do in life is what's important. Once your physical body is gone, it's the actions while you were alive what's more important. What matter does it happen with your body? Because there's no need for it anymore. It's when your body's alive, when you have an opportunity to do good things and overcome things for yourself and help others from what you've learned. Um, and we're all meant to go through some sort of struggles in life. We're all meant to deal with loss and things that are hard to deal with. And it's all about doing your best to overcome it, as hard as it can be sometimes. And boy, it can be hard sometimes. Do you believe a person can unknowingly, indirectly predict a loved one's? Absolutely, Jamie. 100%. Hey, Christy. Trials and tribulations. That's right, Bojo. Hello, Marita. Beatrix, thank you. I don't think so, Mitchell. Thank you, Christy. Have you ever done a search on a boat at a lake, like Lake near Mind Searcher? Thank you. Never seen that one before. Um, I have done a search on a boat before, but not Lake Lanier. I would love to go to Lake Lanier. I know about it. I would love to check it out. I don't think that's that far from me. I think that's in Georgia, isn't it? Okay, yeah, I think it might be. It's in Georgia, right? Yikes, sassy. I can only imagine what I would tracked over there. I mean, hey, the creepier the place, the better for me. I mean, obviously, I like the most messed up haunted places ever. Thank you, Marita. Thank you, Charlotte. Yes, it will. I hear you, Sherry. Really, Stephanie? Damn. That's definitely a wild haunted spot for sure. You were right. I have been to the Octagon House in Kentucky. Probably so, Carrie, I'm sure. Probably a lot of weird stuff. Guys, for any reason that you're new, make sure to give me a sub or a follow if you're into the paranormal. I'm going to be doing some live streams in some different states soon. Going to be taking a trip Wednesday. Oh, nice, Amy. Can you get access? Thank you, Timothy. Yeah, I've been in the sun a little bit. Yeah, road trips are fun. I do like being on the road. I just when I'm in one place for like a long time, it starts to like irk me a little bit. I've been really lucky. I mean, I live. This place is really nice. Having a really nice pool and nice weather here has been definitely helpful with everything. All this that I've been enduring. That's awesome, Stephanie. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Amy. That's a weird one. So SPI just said among buried. And if you guys don't know, again, this is my creation. SPI, a new way, experimental way to communicate with spirits, never been done before, using AI text to speech to analyze and listen for EVPs in the audio and the environment outside of human speech frequencies. It is on iOS right now. Um, we had the SAM mode is what I use in all my investigations. Yes, that's what it said, B3. Oh. What place do I want to go that I haven't been to yet, and why? SPI, Amy, Spirit Phone Innovation stands for on iOS. The SAM mode, you just press the star button, just let it sit there, and be patient for responses. You gotta treat it like it was an obelisk, but it can say anything that it believes the spirit says. Has no limitation, no word banks, no vocabulary list. Um, there's lots of places definitely I'd love to go to that I haven't been to. Um, I am going to a place that I've never been to next week. I won't be going live for that specific location, but you will be able to see it at some point. Um, I'm actually excited about it because I love going to new locations. Um, but like I said, I love going to new places the most when I don't know what I'm going to encounter. Um, but I will be doing other locations and streaming live on this trip throughout my trip. That's only next Sunday, is that night. Thank you, Christy. It did fry, Matt. That was weird that happened. That was crazy. My favorite movie? Definitely one of my favorite movie. No, it's not. No nickname. Jaws is one of my favorite movies of all time, and its 50th anniversary was recently. Annie, thank you. Well, that one, Bojo, is not my thing. It's not me. I'm a part of someone else's thing. So that's why that one's not going to be live. Um, but I try to go live in all the ones I'm personally filming, obviously. But you will be able to see it at some point. I've had a lot of creepy stuff happen here. I've been scratched, glowing eyes in my bedroom, goat creature trying to come out of the mirror, REM pod hits, millimeter hits, door closed by itself, disembodied voices, shadow figures. It's always a party every day. Jaws is epic. Thank you, Cheryl. You too. Definitely a 4th of July movie. I was obsessed with Jaws as a kid. It might be the fan reflection you're seeing. Jaws is that type of movie where, sometimes I like to leave the TV on, especially with all the spiritual distractions of things that are around me. Um, I like hearing the noise of a fan. But Jaws is like one of those movies that just relaxes me. Yeah, Derek. Where I've seen it like 1,000 times, but I can watch it and it'll just put me to sleep because it just relaxes me. It's kind of like watching Forensic Files late at night. It's like that type of movie where you're not going to get like emotionally into the movie or riled up. Yeah, it's a great movie. That's an interesting question, Steph. Sherry, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's probably would. There's tons of stuff here. That's crazy, Mel. The gorilla one? King Kong, you mean? Sounds good, Carrie. You have a good night. I bet, Steph. I know. There's a new documentary on Disney Plus that I want to watch about Jaws. Tony, have a good one. Sounds good. Have a good night. Yes, I've been scratched before. It happens once. Actually, I just had a scratch on me the other day. Yeah. I will in the next one. It's like kind of late, 1 in the morning. We start playing my guitar. Oh wow, TJ. Thank you. I don't know how it happens. Some sort of energy, hangry. Yeah. Again, guys, if for any reason that you're new, make sure to give me a sub or a follow. Bojo, have a good night. Um, I'm gonna see if I can do some sort of. Well, I'm gonna be doing lives this week, so some investigating.
Ellie?
Ellie, what was your favorite documentary to do? Documentary? Malefice. Very personal to me. Yeah, it said Ellie. Dina, have a good night. So yes or no, does everybody know about the SPI software here that I've had on in the background? Do you know about it? Yeah, Steph. I think I have an inspiration for that. See, the air went on now and you didn't hear that tap noise again. See, that wasn't the case. Spirit Phone Innovations, it's on iOS right now. The SAM mode is specifically engineered to listen for EVPs outside of human speech frequencies using artificial intelligence text to speech. I appreciate you downloading my creation, trying it out, and most importantly, writing a review because of the nightmare that I was put through because of a former business associate. They disabled the app in the last few weeks. There were users pissed off and took us down in the reviews. So I appreciate giving it a whirl. Right now it's only on iOS and hoping for Android sometime later this year, before the end of the year. Have to get over the humps of this disaster that has created was that I was enduring from someone malicious in nature. Scroll Master, I missed your message. Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much. God bless. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate it. Thank you, Shelly. Appreciate that. Have a good night. It's Stephanie. Nice. Noah. It's definitely my favorite documentary I did. Nah, I don't blame you, Sherry. Nice, KK. You'll have to let me know what you think. The SAM mode is what you want to use, I recommend. Just got to be patient for responses. But I hope to getting over some of these hurdles and try to get more consistent responses out of it after trying to get more hands-on and tweaking it. Thank you, Christy. Oh, that's great, Noah. Thank you, Christy, as always. Yeah, I don't know. Hope to have it on Android before the end of the year. Got to get over a couple of bumps. Good things. Sherry, thank you. I don't blame you, Shay. Don't forget to join the Discord, guys. Get real updates. When just put in the chat. It's a real-time chat group. I'm also in with everyone. You get all sorts of updates. Brandy, thank you so much. Yeah, Stephanie and I and a couple others in the poltergeist house, we got amazing results with the SPI and other devices at the same time. It was really wild. That'll be really good to post that evidence. What do I do if I have EVP replies to me? You mean from a spirit? I mean, well, I don't know. What is it going to do to you? Is it going to frighten you? I mean, what do you want to do with it? Want to keep talking to it, or are you going to say, don't talk to me anymore? I mean, that's up to you. What you want to do with that experience? Sounds good, Amy. There's an end of the month giveaway on Discord. Yep. That's great, B3. Charlotte, God bless. Thank you. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you. Appreciate that. Guys, join the Discord right there in the chat. Real-time updates, everything I'm doing. I have no nickname, yes. Is there any style of investigation you find annoying? My worst pet peeve, Marie, is recording an EVP and people just start talking in the room. It's like horrendous. Or like listening to an EVP that you just recorded and just people are just talking. Super pet peeve. So annoying. It's definitely like #1 pet peeve on investigation. Amy, thank you. Or snoring, jeez. Yeah. You know, it's hard to, do investigation. We got too many people talking. I mean, it's too much scatter. Amy, thank you so much. Chris, yeah. He's pretty bad violator of that. Oh, thank you. No, I believe she crossed. No nickname. Agree. Thank you, Andrea. Now, guys, I am doing an event at the end of the month next month. I'm going to start posting about it more. Andrea, thank you. If anyone's interested, I'm going to have a table at the Gettysburg Battle Bash at the end of July. I believe it's July 26th and 7th. I will be there with books, posters, and stuff.
Watch it spread.
What the hell does that mean? There'll be other really awesome paranormal people there, and most importantly, it's for a good cause for the wounded warriors. Yes, Christy, I'll be in town. So if anyone wants to come to that, just type in Gettysburg Battle Bash. I think it's only like 20 buckadoos to go, and it's all for a good cause. And it's a fun time. Everyone just has a good time the whole weekend. I believe it's July 26th and 27th. Just look it up on Facebook. Gettysburg Battle Bash. To get information on it, I would love to meet y'all. Come in person. I'll have plenty of books and all that stuff. Hello, Tracy. Creepy possum, huh? Yes, it's in Pennsylvania, Gettysburg. Yep. Book of Faces. I'm alright, Tracy. How about yourself? Whispers Estate is definitely a wild place. Been there once. It's definitely wacky in there. Good to hear. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Gary. Well, if you want information about it, I will put a link in the Discord about the Gettysburg Battle Bash. It'd be nice to see it. Anybody that wants to come there. Nice, Tracy. I love Gettysburg too. Alex, thank you. Well, guys, I'm gonna end this stream, and I'm gonna start an overnight stream here in a little bit. Nice, Carrie. Joey, thank you. Shanley Hotel, yeah. So I'm gonna set up the stream here in a few, and you can watch in the room, and I'll leave the SPI and the Fazo box on, so we can hear the stuff come through. I haven't done one of those in a while. So appreciate you all. Thank you guys for listening to me. If you guys want to throw down with the situation that I've been going through, which I explained earlier, and this horrific situation that I'm in, unfortunately, to protect the SPI from what the former business associate was responsible for. If you aren't aware, guys, go check out the link on my YouTube. It's the top link explaining about what happened. If you didn't hear, just go to that link on my YouTube. It's the top link. It says Sean's life work and creation. If you want to hear about what I explained earlier, what has transpired, and what's been going on. So I'm gonna get this little stream set up here in a few, and then I will leave it into the wee hours so you can watch the activity and what goes on in that room. See if anything strange happens. Amy, thank you so much. Stephanie, thank you. Thank you, B3. Really appreciate it. Matt, thank you. Steps in the right direction, Christy, definitely. Yeah, likewise, Joey. Hey, Paris. Hey, Penelope. Thank you, back at you. No, the fight isn't over, and if you guys want to hear about what I've been experiencing, go to my YouTube, check the top link on my YouTube. What's been going on, the horrific things I've been having to deal with, unfortunately, and appreciate all the support as always. Amen, Carrie. Thank you so much. So everyone, I'm gonna get this set up here in a few, and I'll set it up, and maybe the next, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, I'll set up the stream and leave it on and see if anything strange happens in the wee hours. Thank you, Tracy. All right, guys. Thank you all. YouTube, Penelope. All right, I'm gonna get this set up here, and I'll start the stream over on YouTube for the late night one. If you want to watch. Thank you, guys. God bless. Thank you again for everything and listening. And I will get this set up here, and I'll chat with you for a little bit too on there when I get it set up. God bless.